Hello my stars, Magi Emotion here, and today we're going to be doing the 19th episode of my Minecraft 1.14.4 survival series. So, if I just continue where I left off, which was within the vanilla survival 2 world, we can obviously log into the game and see where we left off. So, so in the previous episode we left off inside of the bathrooms that we recently made. There's nothing really in here to indicate it's a bathroom, but it is a bathroom, so yeah, just sort of believe me on that, hopefully. Yes, so basically what I'm going to do for this episode, if I haven't explained already, is I'm going to start building out this way slightly and making like a shower room. So that's sort of the main objective of this episode. So if I start building out this way slightly, then I can slowly start crafting another room. I would like a measurement as well, so if I put down 1, 2, 3, 4, so this way, I need to basically find out what kind of room I want. I'm pretty sure that it's basically going to be the same size as the bathroom. So it's basically to put all the showers in here, because we probably need like more than one shower, so it just makes it more interesting. Because if I have just like one shower, then obviously that's not going to be enough for all the people that are going to be using the swimming pool area, the underground swimming pool complex. So I built the changing rooms. I've obviously built the swimming pool and the toilet room, you know, the bathrooms I mean. But like I say, I also need to build some showers. So I'm going to be trying to obviously get rid of most of this, you know, the stone here, which I'm working on getting rid of. And then hopefully we can start building the showers in here. So then if people want to get showered, they can do. Yeah, I think that's, because in there is part of the toilets. Okay, fine. So we just put cobblestone there. I'm going to have to grab that piece of cobblestone I just dug up. There you go. Right. So let's continue with this then. So we just want to basically try and shape this into any kind of room that is big enough for, like, how many showers shall I do? That's a very good question. What if I do something like 3 showers? Because we don't need a huge amount, but we definitely need more than one. So we could make this a slightly smaller room than a room we've already had, you know, for the bathrooms. So if I make this slightly smaller, because, you know, people can wait for bathrooms, but then they can't really wait that easily for toilets. So I'm like, okay, well, if I just have 3 bathrooms, 3, you know, shower cubicles, that should basically be what we need. You know, people can wait for the showers, and as long as there's more than one, that's the main thing. I think 3 would be quite a good number. I mean, obviously more would be better than that, but you know, it's all the running costs as well. Like, you know, showers are going to use a lot of water, so. Whoa. What was that? Okay. Very interesting. Just heard some kind of, interesting sound effect as I dug that wall there. I'm not entirely sure what that was though. Anyway, I have to watch for that next time to see if it was something interesting. Yeah, so basically, like I say, we're going to dig this way slightly. And hopefully we can turn this into something interesting. Okay, so like that. Dig that up slightly. And then we're going to sort of go in here slightly and sort of shape this shower room into what we want it to be. Which is, you know, like a reasonable size, presumably. Nothing too crazy though. Anything that kind of makes it look good, really. We don't want to We don't want to go too crazy with it, but at the same token, we kind of want to have a nice size with the shower room. So I'm just gonna do like that. Actually, it needs to be there. So I'm just trying to measure how far out we need to go. A bit further, probably until there. So we're getting quite close to where that lava was originally, but we're still not entirely sure where that lava actually is. Because it definitely sounds like a big amount, you know, a lot of lava. It sounds quite, you know, quite a lot of lava. So I don't exactly know where the lava is, but no matter, I'm sure we will eventually come across it. And then we can obviously deal accordingly with the lava. But let's just not worry about it right now. So I'm just making, you know, just filling this in properly so we can have the room go like that. And the same with that as well. And the same with that. Okay. This should, I'm just going to make sure that all of that is properly filled in. I don't think I filled that corner in, did I? No, I didn't. So just fill that corner in like that. There we go. Okay. So that does that one quite nicely. So I have a torch there. So we will have. Oh, actually, we can have more than. We can have more than 3. We could probably have 4, maybe 5 of these shower cubicles, because they're all going to be over here. And then what I can do, you see, is I could maybe continue this corridor out this way slightly. It's a possibility. But then again, we don't have to do that right now. So we'll just sort of do this and have like these showers like this basically. So it looks quite nice and spacious. So you know, people can go in there for the showers if they need to. A bit further because we need to do the correct measurements for this. Otherwise, all of the cubicles are going to be the wrong size. And they all need to be basically like 3 by 3. But then again, you also got to include the wall that I'm digging through as well. So yeah, so it's kind of 3 by 4 basically, once everything's considered and everything. I'm not entirely sure what I can do to signify that these are showers, apart from maybe having, you know, some water coming down from the ceiling or something, but, you know, that's going to make everything really wet. Because we would have, if I did that, we'd have like a huge puddle of water starting to build up in here, so that's not a good idea. So I'm going to basically try and shape these cubicles in such a way so it looks basically nice. And obviously try and put another sort of dividing line here. So we can have these cubicles like this. Okay. And there you go, another one of my pickaxes broke, but don't worry, we've got quite a large number of pickaxes, so we should be alright. So we'll just do this. Okay, so that now should be all the cubicles that we basically need for the shower rooms. It does make the shower rooms quite nice and interesting to look at, actually. Yeah. So what we need though is to put a, you know, sort of a doorway kind of idea for the cubicles. So one there, and then we can also do the same here as well. Have another sort of, you know, doorway kind of idea. But there's not going to be any doors there. Well, actually, not sure. It would, you know, if I had doors, then I would have to get a lot of wood to make all these doors. Because it's not only the doors for the cubicles, for the showers, but it's also the doors for the cubicles for the bathrooms as well. So it's probably not going to be worth it because it's going to like cost a lot of wood. So I just leave it as it is, to be honest. I mean, everybody's pretty polite these days. You know, if someone's in the shower, they're not going to go in there and disturb them. So, You know, we can have it open like this. Just make sure that everybody just knows what they're doing, and there's not going to start barging in on anybody. I think everybody should be fine. You know, in this day and age, privacy is becoming less and less of a thing we can control that easily, because companies are obviously wanting a lot of information these days. So, yeah, anyway, I think that is definitely pretty good for having a nice sort of set of shower cubicles here. Obviously, we don't really have any way of making it authentic by having, you know, well, we could. I mean, I have to get some water sources to do that. I would have like a hole, maybe here, so then the water can just flow directly into there and doesn't make a mess all over the place everywhere. That is probably the only way I can do this. If I have like a trap door, maybe it will flow onto it, and the trapdoor will basically stop it from, you know, overflowing all over the place. Maybe that's the only way I can do this. So I need to go grab some water sources and some buckets. Luckily, the best place to do that is um, the swimming pool up here. So if I just go grab some buckets from this chest that I have over here, then I can obviously start filling up. Oh, actually, they're all filled, so that's good. So I will just use these. I've got like lots of things to dump in the chest in a bit, so I will do that once I'm ready. But yeah, so there are actually 4 buckets, and luckily there are actually 4 shower cubicles. So this should work out quite nicely, actually. So let's go over here and go down to the shower cubicles. And I just basically, like in the ceiling, that's what I need to do. In the ceiling, I just need to have a bucket there where it goes down into the hole. There you go. So this is the shower. This is what I'm going to do for the shower. You just make sure that you're not going to drown in it. That's the main thing. And then we can have this as well. For everybody who wants any sort of showers, then that's the kind of thing they can do. And then the same here. For another bucket. And then obviously don't forget about the last one as well. So we can do the last bucket here. And then, yeah, so people have their showers here. And the water is constantly flowing. I don't know what else I was going to say there, but anyways, yeah, the water is constantly flowing, so it's like an open shower. The water cost is going to be astronomical, but you know, I'm sure this place makes a profit somewhere. If not in the water costs, then I'm sure they make a profit in the amount of people that go to this place, which is not that many people at all. It's only me who actually runs this place. Apart from a few of the odd villages you might get in this world, it's not really open to the internet, this server, so you know. But anyways, I think that is definitely good to have, so people can obviously shower, they can go to the loo and things, and go to the bathrooms and stuff in here. And also, this is like the janitor cupboard. We need a few signs actually, because people are going to walk down here and say to themselves, "What is all of this?" So we need to put down some signs so people know what these rooms are and what they're for. So I did have some signs, but did I put them up in this chest at the top? Or did they go into the other chest? They're in here. There's only one. Am I certain there's no more? Okay, well let's make another. Have I got enough oak planks? No. Why do I not have enough materials these days? Like, I try and make these things, and then I realise I don't even have enough of the materials. So then I have to get some more materials out of the chest or whatever. I don't know, I start, like, half making a recipe sometimes, and then realise actually I don't have enough for it. And I was like, oh, darn it. I have to take all of it off of the crafting table, and then stick it in the inventory. And then I have to get some more materials to build whatever I'm building. So, you know, it's just a constant thing where I accidentally start making recipes. I don't always have enough for the recipe, so... Anyway, should we put like a sign here to say what this is? Put the torch back as well, put it on the side. We say this is like the showers. and um, like bathrooms, I guess. There you go, showers and bathrooms. There we go. Okay, this is the bathrooms. I suppose I really should have like a doorway to say what this is. So let's have this a little bit further over. So, alright, that's the wall there. I suppose it will be here then, wouldn't it? To make it a bit nicer to look at. So have this. We won't have any door. We just have it like that. Have it like open. So showers. There we go. And then we can also have the janitor cupboard here. So I'm going to call it cupboard for now, because we don't need to spell the word janitor on there. It's too many words. I think we just have just one word, just cupboard. That'll do us. Yeah, so I think that basically sorts out all of that, basically. So we've got the showers in here. We've got a nice flow of water. Nice on-pour of water. If anybody wants to have showers, that's great. I could have a sign here, but then again, you know, if you just walked in here, you know what this is. I might just leave it for now. If I want to, I can put a sign on there, like, later, perhaps. But I think for now, it will do. I've got the cupboard here as well, for anybody who wants to access that. There's nothing in it. But I could also put some, you know, chests or some sort of storage in there. And I've got the bathrooms in here, which has nothing inside each of the cubicles. But like I said in the previous episode, everything's more virtual these days. Anyway, let's exit this. And then obviously start looking out outside the house to see if there's anything else in particular that we need to do on our list of things to do. So yeah, I think basically for now, I think we've sort of finished the, you know, the underground complex, like, you know, the bathrooms, the showers, the changing room, the swimming pool. I think basically we've done what we set out to do originally. I know we've spent many episodes underground, so I'm just thinking to myself, that's probably enough episodes underground for now. We probably need to start thinking about doing more stuff above surface. We've been underground enough times now, so let's go outside and see what sort of things is on our bucket list to do. We don't have a bucket list, but, you know, we work things out and we realise actually we forgot to feed the pigeons or something, and it's like we're going to do that. There's no pigeons in Minecraft, but it's just a phrase. So yeah, I don't need any more food. I don't know why I went into this chest, but we don't need any more food. So, oh yeah, let me just put away some of these things we don't need. So we don't need cobblestone. Well, we do, but I think basically I can survive with the amount of cobblestone I have there. 61 will do me. The gravel can go away. The andesite can go away. So can the diorite. I can keep some dirt on me, but actually that's granite, so put that away. I keep some of the dirt on me, but some of the other dirt could just stay. I can't put that into the chest because this is completely full now. So I think basically I'm going to have to make myself a bigger chest. But I think it will do for now. And I'll probably come back to that when I want to do more underground stuff. Like I said, we're starting to go towards the surface more today. So, I mean, after we've done all the showers, we need to start doing some more surface stuff. That's what I'm saying, basically. So I think, yeah, we'll keep the stone pickaxes on us. That's great for food. Keep some sand, keep the arrows, keep the stick. Because why not? The buckets, okay. The buckets should go back on that chest again. So let me just quickly stick that in there. So buckets in there. Because that is for the swimming pool. Alright, so let's go outside and see what sort of things there is for us to do. Then you realise it is still nighttime outside. So, let's go to bed. And then obviously by the morning, we will see what there is. Okay, so everybody's burning outside, that's great. I do have a few pillagers out there. Yeah, in the distance it looks maybe quite a few pillagers. There's also quite a few mobs out there, to be honest. Why is that tree still there? That's something I need to deal with. That tree is still there. Why is that still there? It's been there for a while. So I might have to, you know, sort that out slightly. I've got some of these zombies and things starting to head towards me, and they are obviously dying away slowly. I don't know if they're dying away fast enough. But they are definitely dying away, so... There you go. Right, so that's just, you know, got rid of those then. Alright, so... Not sure what all those pillagers are doing out there, but they're all running away. They're all running around like maniacs out there in the distance. So I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm just sort of watching to see what's going on, but they're just running around and making a havoc of the land. Isn't that what they usually do? Not sure. Anyway, yeah, this wheat is starting to grow up, but not all of it yet, so I won't collect all of it. So I think I'll just leave it for now. But like I say, I need to sort out that tree because it is really big. So I'm going to get some axes and start dealing with that. So, right. So in order to make some axes, what am I doing? Why did I make an oak button? Sorry, I did that by mistake, as I'm sure you can tell. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons today, but don't worry. We have ourselves an axe. And we also have ourselves a second axe, if I can pick it up. There we go. Right, so now we got some of these axes, we can start sorting out the trees there and start going through them, because, like I say, these trees are pretty large and definitely need to be sorted out. But I think we've got a few enemies there in the distance who probably want to attack me. Can I take them on? Let's find out. Probably is the answer. Are they actually going to attack me though? That's the good question. I don't know if they are. So maybe I won't get too close to them. I mean, if they're just going to stay like that, that's great. But if they are going to start attacking me, then I might have to think about, you know, getting rid of them or something. So I don't know what they do. If they're going to start attacking me, or if they're going to, you know, just stand there and watch me take down a tree. Do you want to watch me take down a tree, you three? Yeah, of course you do. Right, I'm taking down this tree, and it's going to be interesting because there's obviously quite a lot of leaves in here. Obviously, because it was like incredibly big to start with, and it took me like I never really got rid of it. It just like stayed here for like ages and ages, and I just never really, you know, found the time to go through and chop this tree down. You would know this, wouldn't you, pillagers over there, right? I'm sort of talking to you like I'm sort of telling this story, right? That's the idea. So I just need to get a few sort of okay, drop a button on the floor. That's a very good idea. Right. I don't even need that button either, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna start taking down this tree somehow. There we go. Okay. So the main thing is to take down the tree. Pretty much. I mean, like, yeah, we already know that. What's that thing over there jumping around in the distance? I'm not actually too certain, but there's something over there just jumping up and down. I don't exactly know what it is, but it looks interesting. So I might just leave that to jump up and down for a while I just, you know, take down this tree. If anybody can work out what that is, just by looking at the few pixels that I showed you on the screen, that'd be great. So if you can work out what that is in the intervening time of me taking down this tree, and then me walking over there to check what it is, that'd be great. Because then we can know what it is. And of course I won't be able to see that comment or whatever until the end of the video, so wouldn't that be great? Also, what am I doing? Okay, there you go. I'm just basically trying to, you know, choose what leaves I need to take down. Because some of these leaves I should obviously, you know, take down, and then some of them I should just leave. Because they would die away on their own. So, you know, I basically should leave the leaves that can leave themselves. And then once they leave me and the world that they're currently living in right now, then that's good, because then I don't have to deal with them, you know. So yeah, obviously, like I say, there was a lot of leaves here, and it's taken me ages just to get rid of a few of them. But I do remember, ow, why did I do that? I just fell off the nerd pole. Isn't that great? Obviously, today's been a very interesting day. I've been like, obviously sorting up with the showers earlier, and then started to cut down a tree and fell off a nerd pole. So it's been an interesting day. Let's just continue. Let's continue with taking down this tree. Because like I say, there's like a lot of leaves. And many people would say, like, with the amount of leaves there are, you could consider this like a piece of art because there's so many leaves. But other people would think otherwise sometimes because, even if there are a lot of leaves in this place, it's not really. And that obviously formed a piece of grass on top of it. It's not really a good idea to leave all these leaves here. I should really use an axe on that one. What is that thing? It keeps jumping up and down. I don't know if it's like some kind of enemy, but it looks really weird to me. To know what it is. But the way it jumps up and down as well. It's not your typical sort of jumping. And that's just in grass or something there. So I don't exactly know what that is. But whatever it is, it just keeps jumping up and down. So it is very interesting to know what it is. Because I have no idea what it is. If anybody, like I said, if anybody knows, that's great. But I have no idea what it is. So I will find out, of course. Because I'm guessing we all want to know. We all want to know. We're all itching to know what that is. I can walk over there. Hopefully the pigeons won't attack me. And then I can just find out what it is. Because it could be really interesting. It could be like the best thing ever. Or it could just be as boring as just, I don't know, a piece of furniture stuck there. Jumping up and down. But I think it's some kind of mob. But I'm not sure what. I'm not sure who or what. Whatever mob it is, it's a mob that I don't recognise. Which is why I'm asking questions instead of getting answers. Yeah. There's a lot of leaves. Most of these leaves I should just simply leave alone. But if I do that, then that'll waste my chance of digging them myself. Okay, we can't reach half of those now. Should I find what that is? Okay, I'll just take my sword with me. It's whatever that is. Ow. Okay, so it's some kind of mob that was jumping up and down in the water. But I don't know what it is exactly. Or what kind of mob it is. It's definitely got like a shield or something. Hang on a moment. It's taking me a while to get to it. Ow. It's very difficult to kill. Ow. And I'm slowly dying as well, which is not helping. So, I might have to give up because it's slowly killing me. And I don't know how to kill it either, so let's run away from it. Because why not? Okay. So this has been an interesting day, and now the sun is slowly setting. Not sure how to kill that thing. It's like sort of stuck there. Sort of dislodged itself in that water and jumping up and down. So that's what it is. It's a mob. And he's got a shield. So that's why he appeared like that, apparently. Let's eat some apples. That's a good idea. Always want some apples these days. And I'm covered in arrows. Amazing! Okay. Right, so yeah, I'm just waiting for my health to heal up. And, oh, they're all running around again, look. They're all running around. And there's quite a few of them. Also, that guy there. Didn't I see someone walking past? Yeah. Yeah, I did. It's them lot. Well, they're all running away now. They don't know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. They'll probably notice this house and thinking to themselves, I think it's probably because it's in such close proximity to that tower over there in the distance. But I don't know. I just hope that this tower is not like offending them in some way. I don't know where they're going though. It's definitely interesting. Now they're going. They're sort of heading off in the distance somewhere. Maybe they are going to that tower. Do you think? Possibly? I don't know. I don't know who they work for. I don't know who their leader is. But I'm guessing they're probably heading to that tower. I don't know why those guys really love running around in the circles there. But there's quite a few of them now, look. They're all building up a gang of... Yeah. They're all basically building up a gang. And there's quite a few of them. So I don't know why they like running around there. But they certainly do. It must be an interesting tourist destination or something. I could obviously continue with the tree in the morning, but it must be like an interesting tourist destination I just don't know about. Something about that place must be extremely popular, but I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, I just need to have some more food because apparently I haven't got enough. Okay, so I'm just healing up my health right now because it definitely needs to be healed up. So, yeah, I can try and heal up my health to a nice level. I can also eat some more cooked mutton, whether I need to or not, but why not? Because I was definitely quite low on health. I can put this button somewhere useful. There you go, best place ever. Alright, I can sort that out later, but I just want to get it out of my inventory. Okay, so let's go up here. And then sleep in the bed. And then, yeah, we'll get to tomorrow morning and we'll find out what happens. So, tomorrow morning, they're still running around in circles. And I feel like there's more of them now. And some of the mobs are starting to die away as well. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay, so that's interesting. I don't know how to kill them. I think they're like quite difficult to kill or something. Also, I don't really have enough sort of armor either. My armor is quite ridiculously ridiculous as well. So as soon as I get close to them, they want to you know, throw things at me. So I'm just gonna dig up. Right, okay, so hopefully they don't knock me off this nerd pole. That's the main thing I'm trying to avoid. Accidental fallings or incidental fallings of nerd poles these days. So I'm just working on trying to take down this tree because it's just ridiculously large. And it was also blocking out some sunlight from enemies that just basically stood underneath it because they thought it was a good opportunity to stand underneath it. Well, they took the opportunity and stood underneath it, but, you know, I didn't really think it was all that opportunistic of them to do that, because they basically just delayed the inevitable. Because as soon as they walked out from underneath the tree, then they started dying away in the sunlight. Because obviously a lot of them don't like sunlight these days. And I'm not entirely sure why, but I think it all goes down to the fact that they're brought up to live in the dark, and then, you know, then if you start introducing sunlight into them, then they're not gonna like you, because, you know, sunlight seems to offend them in some way. Maybe it was against their culture to have sunlight, because they lived in the dark for so long, and, you know, other things and other reasons, and there's all this big ritual of just living in the dark, so I'm just guessing it's also to do with that. So yeah, we're slowly getting rid of this tree. I think we're nearly done though. I think all that can die away over there. I can't reach half of it, but I think all that can slowly die away. Yeah, in fact, a lot of that now can start. I can get rid of the corner there, but I can't get rid of that one. Alright, I think that's basically what I'm going to leave it to be now, because that should release up a lot of the logs, and also means that, you know, I won't have to, you know, won't have to worry about this tree being here anymore, because now it's gone. It also means that I can just slowly collect up all these items around here, and then I can also get rid of that and those, and that. Okay, so we've got a few of these sticks as well that's remaining from the tree. So I'm just trying to wait for these sticks to fall down. Hope they will. There you go. And then hopefully those last few pieces of those leaves can also fall down. And then if there's any remaining sticks, we can come out and collect them, but whatever. Also, this farm is like almost nearly complete. You just got a few extra last pieces of wheat that need to grow up. And then that marks the end of the farm, and then I can take down the farm and replace some more seeds down there. So that should be good. But now we've got like 25 oak saplings, so that also helps as well. But that basically should solve a lot of issues with, like, you know, we've fixed a lot of things underground. We've built the swimming pool, we've built the shower rooms, the changing room, the bathrooms. We've taken down a tree as well, and we could probably even farm this area here, which we probably need to farm as well. So we can do that. Shall I just do it now, even though some of them are not quite correct yet? Yeah, alright, let's just take this down now. Okay, so before we run out of, before we need to get a hoe, we can just simply do that and place down seeds immediately. That's a good idea, because otherwise I would have to get out a hoe if it wasn't wet enough or something. There you go, that's a good idea. Do it quickly. Then you don't have to get yourself a hoe. I might need to get a hoe for that last space there, so unfortunately, even though I said I didn't need to get a hoe, I might still need to get one just to do that one last space. You know, otherwise that's never going to be done. So I will go get my stone hoe, which is half damaged right now. And then I can take down that last... I mean, when I say take down, I can just, just do that and place down some seeds. There you go. Okay, so that fixes that area. I've now got a farm up and working again. I have built all the things into ground that I needed to do. And the tree is completely gone. So I am pretty glad that I have done all of that, which is good. Which leads me on to my final discussion before I wrap up this episode. So, I'd like to say that it has been quite some time since the, the creation of this series, this Minecraft series, ever since, I believe it was the 31st of January, 2021, which was last year, that I uploaded the first episode of this series. So what I'm planning on doing is sort of kind of wrapping up this series. I know we've sort of been at 19 episodes in now, but I sort of felt that soon or later I might need to start wrapping up this series to make, start making progressions towards the next series of Minecraft or anything I decide to do in the future. Whether I will start working on the next series of Minecraft, as soon as I finish this episode, or if I will start working on the next series of Minecraft in a few months' time, or whatever I decide, then that is what I obviously decide to do. But basically, I'd like to kind of wrap this Minecraft series up. We have done quite a lot. This doesn't mean the end, though. There is going to be more episodes, but it will be under a different name. So, at the moment, this series is called Minecraft 1.14.4, as you know. So, in the next series, we'll be upgrading the version into Minecraft 1.15.2. And we will probably have to, because we're obviously resetting the name, as in, changing the version from 14 to 15, we would also have to reset the episode count back to 1 again. So presumably in the next episode, it will be the first episode of the new series. So yeah, whenever the new series is going to be, I do not know yet. But like I say, I would either start working on it immediately after this episode is released, or I will start working on it in a few months' time, or whatever I decide really. So basically, just to let you know, the new series is on a different version of Minecraft. I will be continuing with this world, upgrading the world to that new version. So I will stop using Minecraft 1.14.4, and I'll start using Minecraft 1.15.2. Yes, I know that, Minecraft 14.4 is a little bit old, and so is 1.15.2, but I want to sort of slowly increment the version, probably every sort of few years or so when I start these sort of series or whatever. So it just happens to be that I'm ending this series 1 year and a bit after I first created this series. But it might be that the 1.15.2 series goes on from, say, 1 year to 2 years, or 1 year to 3 years, or something, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, without further ado, I will simply wrap up this episode and this series. So I hope to see you all in the next series of my Minecraft Let's Play. What would you even call it? Like, series of series. Or whatever you'd like to call it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.